What's up, guys? How y'all doing? I just wanted to come on here for a brief second, actually a brief minute, or can I say hour, or 2 minutes, or 2 hours, or a second. No, I'm just playing. So my name is Ishmael Vance, right? And I wanted to talk about acting and what really inspired me to do acting. What inspired me to do acting is that when you see everyone else in that performance of acting and being up top, that is right there. It's not a motivation, but it's something that I would love to do, but to be a light for people as well. It's all across the world that's dying, that's living in the life where it's just so difficult. And I would love to make movies where it could be so relatable to other people, for sure. And I'm also so interested into acting because of not because of the industry, but because of the potential and the gift of what it comes with it. That means you want to be able to know what you're doing between the lines, know what to say before a second. Also, moving around and being in fast pace. That's something that I'm very interested in. Moving in fast pace, just moving. You're not only just moving, but you're focusing as well. You're not pacing so much. Well, no, I'm sorry, my bad. You are pacing a lot, but there are times when you don't have to pace. But I like doing pacing. I like running fast or walking around so much. Thinking what you're gonna do. My favorite actor that inspired me was Heath Ledger, as the Joker. I know a lot of people might say, okay, why him? It's because that he put his whole heart into playing that character. Yes, I do believe that Heath Ledger kind of made a mistake by just his mind. He locked himself up for 6 months. I'm like, that's something I don't. That's something I like and interested in doing, but losing myself and then having an effect on you can kind of mess your mind up. You know what I mean? Because it's so much like it take a toll on you. And that's also like about acting as well too. When you act, that's something that inspired me as well. Is that you keep going. You know what I mean? Even though when things is not gonna be right, it's not gonna go right in what you think it is. Just easy. Woo! Everything just went perfectly fine. No, things are not gonna go right that instantly. But I believe that things can go right when you take your time, when you're patient. You know what I mean? But you're consistent with it. That's also inspired me of acting as well. You're consistent. You're constantly doing this, doing that, and you're diligently, fighting and progressing. And therefore not only progressing, but that's also a motivation for others out there as well. So when you're on the big screen, when people see you, it's like, man, hey, this guy right here really got it, bro. He really got it. He's definitely got it, and that's amazing. And I know a lot of people nowadays, in this predicament, they want to be the best, and they do, and there's nothing wrong with being the best. It's just when you gotta be humble with it as well, because being an actor is not what you think it is. People get prideful, and I don't want to get prideful at all. But I want to be that actor where I want to be humble, and I know that if this is not the role for me, it's totally fine. I definitely understand that. But I know if I keep being consistent, I'm going to find something, and it's going to bless me in the long run as well. So I believe when it comes to acting, you want to be consistent and grinding, and you don't want to stop. Now there are times that you do want to take a break. I know, because acting is like non-stop in your mind. You got to come up with lines. You gotta write this script. You gotta write this. You're gonna have to, do this and do that. You're gonna have to pray. Asking God to get you through this moment and predicament of acting and coming up with a line that you might not be used to. You know what I mean? But my acting genre would be action, adventure, romance, and then also thriller. Drama wouldn't really be my top, but I know action, adventure, romance, and thriller would definitely be my four. Someone asked me if I would play horror films. I said, I don't know. It all depends what it is. I ain't playing no film where it's Annabelle and The Conjuring. I ain't with all that. I'm just keep it real. You know, I ain't finna be in no movie and I'm over seeing chairs flopping. They over doing backflips. I'm like, okay, who else doing backflips over here? You too, Mr. Bowl? No, I don't want to be dealing with that. Nah, I'd rather be like some kind of sci-fi horror film, like a bug or a spider, or a big old shark, Sharknado, yeah, something like that. That's something I'll definitely be interested in as well, because I know I can act. But like, did you guys hear that? Oh, it's nothing. Ah, something like that. So that's something I'm really interested in for sure. You know, so I do have acting experience, but I'm a little nervous showing them videos about me acting. But I'm into like John Wick acting as well too. You know what I mean? You come in and he's like, so John, how was that day if you was killing all them people? You don't feel like you're responsible for all that? I understand it was just about a dog, but come on now, John. We both know that it's more than a dog. It's about your wife. And I'm sorry to hear that. But they won't stop me from killing you. You know, so hoping that we can have a agreement on that predicament. Because they asked me to kill you. But I know it might not be today, in the time and hour. But what the heck? I took the job. And you're nothing but a $5 million. I asked them to boost it up. And if they can't boost it up, then maybe you're not going to be my first kill. Maybe later. Wait a minute, hold on. Right on cue. They boosted up to $15 million. That's a lot. So I think I might give you a little time to get your head started. Because I guess before I get to kill you, I'll be able to get another boosting 30 million. Oh, look at that. 20 million. TikTok, Mr. Wick. See? That like that is amazing. When I'm in character, I don't have to get out of character. And I might get a little grumpy when you take me out of character. Because it's like, bro, I was just acting, bro. What's your problem? Huh? No, I'm just playing. But for real though, that's just something I'm very interested in. I love acting, and that's just my gift, my passion. Especially I've been praying to God for that position. You know what I mean? But I know as a kid, I used to do this as a kid. I used to get over here. I used to like punch in the air. Like I was just fighting somebody for real. My mom would come in like, what's wrong with you? And then my brother would be like, bro, you retarded. And my little brother would be like, man, yeah, you definitely retarded, bro. You need help. And my dad would say, man, if you don't sit your tail down, boy, I ain't gonna be looking at you acting all day. And I'm gonna play the game. What's wrong with you? Sit down somewhere. That's just my passion. And everyone can understand your passion. They just can't. But I know that in reality, whatever passion you have to do, make sure it's positive, not negative, and make sure you put it first. No, I'm sorry. Make sure you put God first before that passion come in. You know what I mean? So because He gave you that passion, and I do believe that passion, you want to embrace it, but make sure you put Jesus first. Amen. All right, guys. See you later. Top. Oops, my bad. Cut. Set. Action. TikTok, Mr. Wick. Cut.